The very anticipated Black Friday sale is here. I think we're starting a tradition here. So today I want to talk about the exclusive sales codes that I have. I have worked very hard with some of these brands. I'm negotiating with them and trying to get you guys the best possible discount. This is only available here with my own exclusive code. All details and everything that you need to know with the links, the codes, and everything discussed here will be down below in the description box. Calecim. I have been using Calecim for over 4 years. I use Calecim every day. So this is the biggest sale of the year. You get a lot of free products and you have a choice actually of what kind of products to get. But on top of that, with my code, you get 15% on top of the discount. You are technically getting a 50-60% discount on all of these products with my 15%. I technically recommend everything by Calecim. These two are pretty much the products that I don't skip a week without using. The multi-action cream I use at least once a week. Sometimes I use it instead of a serum in the morning as my first serum because the texture allows it. This is a product that I've actually been using every day, every morning, for the last 4 years. Since last year, I've also been talking about the Calecim hair growth system. I've tested the best 10 and most hyped up serums on the market. When it comes to a hair serum, it really doesn't get any better than this. This is it. If you have severe hair loss, or if you just have hair loss, if you are in perimenopause, menopause, this is actually the treatment to go to. I love the serum, the Calecim serum. Sometimes I actually use it as a mask. I also like the eye cream. Anything you picked up by Calecim, it does contain their proprietary patented PTT6 extraction. Another very anticipated discount. I've been working very hard with Auteur to get you guys at least what I was able to get last year, and I think this deal is actually a little bit better. I have made many videos on Auteur. Auteur has been present in my evening skincare routine for the last 3 years, but I was able to get you a really fantastic deal with Auteur. Yes, there is always a minimum purchase, but you get 1 or 2 gifts. This is the most spectacular thing. It's huge. You get it for free. The value of this is at least $300. This is the gift with purchase that you get. This is a beautiful box. I would not give that away to anyone as a gift. I keep it to myself, but you get this beautiful 4. I suggest you get one of the superlative serums if you want, and maybe the cream voyage, and then you get the definitive line here, pretty much all of it. You get a definitive eye cream here, you get the renewal serum, the line serum, and a cleansing complex. This is your gift with purchase, free. It's only gonna be available for this temporary. It starts today, by the way. It's actually, I believe that it started yesterday, but I'm posting the video today. But this is only going to be available for a few days. If you just want to get one serum, that is totally fine. You get this beautiful box full with also travel sizes, but quite a few of them. The line serum is still probably my favorite product of all time, not just by Auteur. The new superlative line, that's the most common question that I got after I introduced this line. This is brand new. Which one of these 3 products would you use? These products are very specific and very targeted. The sculpting concentrate will only sculpt and firm your face. Don't rely on it to be hydrating. Don't rely on it. You have to combine it with a hydrating agent. You have to combine it with either the renewal serum or the density cream, or it actually goes best with cream voyage. Especially if you have mature dry skin, it has a very interesting, very thick and very, in a way, difficult texture. But once you spread it, it looks absolutely breathtaking on your face. It looks as if you have dolphin skin. Let me put it that way. It's glowy, it seals all of your cracks and crannies and wrinkles and lines and etc. It just makes your face smooth and dolphin-like. I also recommend the lifting toner, especially as a first step from your evening routine, because this is not only a toner, this is also an essence. It's actually a serum above it all because it does have anti-aging peptides. The renewal serum, the renewal cream, the density cream, all spectacular. I think I've made plenty of content on Auteur, and every one of these serums has kind of a designation. Yes, they all contain a lot of actives, and the specialty of Auteur is actually peptides. But every one of these serums has an anti-aging angle, but a specific designation. So I do suggest, if you're going to buy something from Auteur, get a serum and a cream. It doesn't matter how you mix and match. This is a very concentrated, high concentrated, pure grade formula and ingredients. You don't have to use too much. Now, you can layer a lot of products, but very little from each product is enough. The eye cream took a little bit longer to work, but once it gets going, it repairs everything. I've already posted on that here and there in shorts, but the ZIIP device with my own special promo code, which is consistent, but now it's actually 20% off all the gels as well. If you haven't seen the video that I made specifically on the ZIIP explaining all the benefits, all 4 different anti-aging benefits that you actually get from the ZIIP, I suggest watching the video so you can learn exactly what the benefits are, how to use it, when to use it, and etc. CurrentBody also with my code 20% off. This gives you a slightly different benefit than the ZIIP device. This will give you, in addition to the ATP boost and boosting collagen, lines and wrinkles, this will also give you brightening of the skin. One new thing that I have not spoken about in a YouTube video I did post actually a while ago on Instagram, but I've been using also the hair helmet by CurrentBody, also 20% off with my code. But this is a hair growth LED helmet. It's super futuristic. Okay, I look like Darth Vader with this, probably a little bit, no? So this is actually super easy to use. You have the LED. Hair growth has been a concern of mine for a few years now, and with the right serums and this helmet, I've been able to completely recover. Although I'm technically almost 50, I'm in perimenopause for sure. No menopause yet, but perimenopause is when you actually technically, some of us start experiencing a lot of hair loss. What I love about this device is that it's non-engaging. As you can see, the lights are everywhere. When I'm applying a serum, I can't really focus here very well, and also an uneven distribution of the serum is almost kind of a given, right? Because I don't apply it precisely everywhere. This gives you an even distribution of light pretty much everywhere, so I don't have to be concerned if I have patches here of hair loss in the back and I don't see them. This is taking care of it. It's only 10 minutes a day. This comes with solid clinical data, and you can also use this in combination with a serum. And also, this is kind of a one-time investment, right? You buy the device and you can use it for the next 5-10 years. This is your shortcut, and I do recommend it. I think it's a very non-engaging way to grow your hair or use it preventatively. Valmont is another brand that I can't stop bragging about. Valmont is another brand that I've been using for actually 20 years. I recommend anything by Valmont, but I'll kind of give you my favorite products by Valmont. V-Lift Eye is an eye product that I recommend to absolutely everyone, because it does address every single problem that you could have with your orbital area. Darkness, puffiness, crepey skin, hydration, lines and wrinkles, everything. The best thing about Valmont is their formulas are specifically designed and formulated in a way that they adapt to everyone. It doesn't matter what your skin type, your gender, your race, it doesn't really matter what your problems you have of your skin. It kind of self-adjusts and adapts. The V-Lift serum, I spoke about it in my morning skincare routine. I'm using that in the morning. I've been using it in the morning ever since it came out over a year ago. These two moisturizers, this is from the new line from Vital, is the new line by Valmont. Everything, by the way, or 90% of the Valmont products are actually plant-based stem cells. The technology and the science behind the extraction process is absolutely fascinating. This brand is pretty much superior on the market when it comes to plant-based stem cell extraction, and they continue to innovate. Like the Vital skincare line, this is super moisturizing, morning, night, it doesn't matter, moisturizing with a cream. This, if you have very dry, mature skin, this is lightweight hydration, but it's so supremely hydrating yet light on the skin. It's superb, absolutely superb. But once again, I recommend everything from Valmont, not just these. These are just the 4 products that I'm using right now, but anything you pick up by Valmont, you'll be happy. I've been kind of talking about Josh Rosebrook, mentioning quite a few products within the last year or so. Josh Rosebrook, organic ingredients, certified organic, pure ingredients. I'm a stickler to purity of ingredients. The Nutrient Day Cream, this is a tinted sunscreen, the best that I've ever tried. Sometimes in the morning I actually just wake up, I put this on because it's a moisturizer and a tinted sunscreen. I just put this on. It doesn't even have to be set because it dries down and I'm out the door. If it's just a matter of a few hours and I just need a moisturizer and sunscreen and something tinted to unify my tone and to make me look pretty and presentable for a few hours, it's the fastest makeup that you could ever apply. And yes, I've done this also instead of a foundation. In fact, this is actually, it reminds me very much of a few Chanel foundations, quite honestly, because the texture is very, it's like a foundation. I absolutely love it. Love this product. It also does not smell bad, which is the most annoying thing about most of these tinted sunscreens. They kind of tend to smell bad, and when it's close to, it's on my face, it's close to my nose, I don't want to smell bad all day long. This is my favorite product by Josh Rosebrook. It's my favorite tinted sunscreen of all time, and I've tested so many of them. If I give it about 5 minutes, it will actually dry down, but as you can see, it has a bit of a glow to the skin. It's gorgeous. It's also skincare, which for me, when I'm using sunscreen, tinted or not, it's important that it's by a skincare brand. Also have to mention Allies of Skin. I do not have an exclusive code. The code is on the website, but I will attach down below my favorite 5 products by Allies of Skin. That's the 2 serums, the copper and the GF serum. And also I do like their combination of retinols and peptides. They have 2 different strengths. There's many other sales that are happening. I know that you guys are bombarded by everybody trying to tell you what to buy. These are products that I've been using for a very long time. I have found success. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.